ABC2's Eddie Kadam visited a Baltimore gymnastics center that wants to reassure parents that a gym really is a safe environment for their children.
The Larry Nassar sentencing has left a black eye in the sport of gymnastics as a whole. Like so many people, the coaches here at Rebounders are disgusted that he used the guise of medicine to leave such a lasting scar on these athletes and the sport they love.
It's disgusting, deplorable. It's a violation against nature. It's not what any of us are in this sport for.
It's the middle of meet season at Rebounders Gym in Timonium. The hardworking young athletes focused on nailing their tucks and twists.
The goal of winning medals or going to the Olympics or winning meets or anything like that, that's not our primary focus. We definitely are trying to develop the child, and it just so happens that gymnastics is our medium.
Heather Jordan prides herself on their open door policy.
We love that our families can view anything going on in our facility, whether it be right there through the glass out in the gym. We have TV monitors where cameras are positioned so they can see where their children are and what they're doing.
A day after Larry Nassar was handed a 175-year sentence by a judge, the ripple effect taking hold on gyms across the country.
I have spoken with some parents about the Larry Nassar case, and the kids, the younger ones, I don't think it's really on their radar right now. Some of the older girls that I work with, some of my teenage girls do have questions, and we talk about it because we need them to feel comfortable bringing that kind of stuff up.
Talking. That's the most valuable tool you can use to learn if a child is being abused.
This is how a doctor should examine you. This is not how a doctor should examine you. And go over what seems like we should remember to do, but keep reiterating it and keep saying this is not touching you here, touching you in your private parts, touching you anywhere that makes you uncomfortable is not okay, and have the children tell them.
Julia Knack, the mental health clinic supervisor at Baltimore Child Abuse Center, says there are obvious signs of abuse in children.
Avoiding people that have abused them, avoiding places that remind them or where they've been abused, withdrawal behavior, so becoming more isolated, not wanting to do activities they normally like to do.
You never blame a victim. Fear is what keeps them from speaking up.
Fear of not being believed. For so long, kids weren't believed. That kids they make these things up, and maybe 2 to 10% of kids make this up, and that's maybe stretching the percentages. But kids are afraid, or there's retaliation that if you speak up, I'm gonna hurt your mommy and daddy, or your whoever's gonna go to jail, and you're gonna be blamed for all this.
It's that fear that helped Nassar get away with abusing over 150 young athletes.
Larry meticulously groomed me for the purpose of exploiting me for his sexual gain.
The courage to speak out, just one of the many things that will help the sport Coach Jordan loves move to a brighter future.
Watching them overcome fears, watching them develop that confidence in themselves, learning how to problem solve and perseverance, not giving up when something is challenging, and knowing that they have people, whether it be their teammates or their coaches, that they can count on to back them up when they're struggling.
If you suspect the child is a victim of abuse, don't hesitate and take their concerns seriously. And for more information on how to identify abuse, head to abc2news.com. I'm Eddie Kadam, ABC2 News.